Monday, and thanks for joining. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Bucks, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's Big Night.
Same game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. Quickly outside. Here's Dick. Fires in the triple. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
From deep, he sinks the tray.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Back to quickly. Outside Barnes. Ingram with a screen on Barnes. Off the mark there with a 3. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to MP. Outside Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Anthony misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Ingram. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. MP outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Outside Dick. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept focus. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
He drops it from range.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
The drive by MP, and Anthony slams it in.
Readiness is so court. And the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Outside Dick. Again, the Raptors good for... Two more.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Quickly finds Dick. And here's Ingram. He's guarded by Vassell. Vassell against Ingram. 5 to shoot. The three from Quickly. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Wembanyama. And
through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Dick. From 13, and another basket for Toronto.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Three-pointer Anthony, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They've both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings. With the Warriors, when he went there, LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Barnes. Quickly from outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A line change here. Barnes with a screen on Dick. MP, the pass to Barnes. They now take the lead. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Barnes plays the 4 with WeOnB standing tall in the middle. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper Flag to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas Triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. Toronto making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
It's stolen by Barnes. Jumps up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam.
Oh, what? Ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Barnes drills the triple.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.